Good. Thanks, sir.
Our entry car from the North Side Exchange Club. I see Raleigh Mason and Jerry Hayes waving the flags in front. The North Side Exchange Club of Bloomington is a national service club of men and women dedicated to supporting our local community through Americanism, community service, youth programs, and their national project to prevent child abuse. Americanism celebrates the country's rich, unique heritage and inspires unity from coast to coast. Today, members of the club are celebrating the Give a Kid a Flag program, which promotes pride in our country, appreciation for the freedoms granted to American citizens, and gratitude to the men and women who serve or have served in the armed forces.
Right behind the North Side Exchange Club, we are excited to have our parade banner. Bloomington's 4th of July parade is brought to you today by Bloomington Parks and Recreation and Downtown Bloomington, Inc. The parade committee wishes to thank the parade's presenting sponsor, IU Credit Union, and parade sponsors ISU, the May Agency, and the Awards Center.
The Scouts BSA Wapahani District, including Troop 100, Pac 160, Pac 136, and others, carrying a large flag and stopping in front of the reviewing stand.
These Scouts are... Well, go ahead, Eric.
Let's give them a big hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you are able to stand and join us for a couple of moments here, we're going to be presenting the flag, as Eric just mentioned, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. The community band will do the Star Spangled Banner, and then Eric Evans will have taps. Join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, folks. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may take your seats. And our parade is going to continue. The flag will continue on down Kirkwood Avenue and head up North Walnut Street. And we've got some flashing lights right behind Mr. Spoonmore.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's recognize our wonderful law enforcement here in Monroe County. We have the Bloomington Police Department. Thank you for all you do, BPD, to keep us safe. Next up is our community service specialist with the Bloomington Police Department. Following is the Edgewood Police, our school resource officer at Richland Bean Blossom. And on the motorcycle, Monroe County Sheriff's Department. We are so thankful for all the sacrifices that our law enforcement professionals make for us each and every day in Monroe County. Thank you all.
Right behind them, we have our Monroe Fire Protection District. They are a combination department of career and volunteer firefighters. They serve 317 square miles of Monroe County, and the Monroe County Protection District is committed to excellence, professionalism, pride, and a positive work environment with respect to the community, staff, and organization. They're dedicated to protecting the lives, property, and environment of our community. Glad to have them out here again this year. Now, I'm going to butcher this, Eric. Is this pronounced, is it Polaris? Polaris?
That's a Polaris.
Polaris, okay. That would be a fun ride.
I think we call that a side-by-side. City of Bloomington Fire, we appreciate you. Let's give a big hand for Engine 22, Monroe Fire Protection District. Thank you for everything you do.
Right behind them, we have IU Health Lifeline. The IU Health Lifeline has been proudly serving Monroe County for more than 40 years. Their team's purpose is to serve our community with excellent care in a compassionate manner, and they strive to have a positive impact on every life that they touch.
And a big thank you to our sponsors today. IU Credit Union, our presenting sponsor. They started a credit union, created a community. ISU, the May Agency, and the Awards Center. Thanks to our sponsors for this wonderful event today.
No 4th of July celebration in downtown Bloomington would be complete without the American Legion Post 18. The person selected as the Legionnaire of the Year this year has gone above and beyond in assisting veterans, their families, and the American Legion Post 18. This year's winner is Diane Richardson, a U.S. Army veteran. American Legion Post 18 is made up of veterans and veteran families, forming Legionnaires, Sons, the Auxiliary, and Riders. They support military families, making sure they have the educational, healthcare, and emotional support that they need and deserve. Glad to see you all out here today.
Really a great showing from the American Legion Post 18, Jim.
Absolutely. Which one is Diane, by the way? Oh,
there's
Diane's
Diane.
in the special car.
Right.
She's got the air conditioning flowing on her. I see how it works. Diane, who is your co-pilot with you there? What's his name? Nasir. Nice to, all right. Glad to have you all. Right behind Diane are the American Legion Riders of Post 18. They're made up of veterans and veteran supporters, and they ride to support local and national veteran programs.
A big round of applause for the American Legion Riders. Coming up next is Mr. Bloomington and the Young Bunch. We all recognize this antique fire truck. This 1935 fire truck was in service in Orleans, Indiana until 1974, when the Young family purchased it. The truck has been in the parade every year since then. It's the family's pleasure to share the truck with the community each year. Thank you all so much.
You know you want to cling that bell, Eric.
I want on that. I want to drive that truck. And park it in my driveway.
Right behind them, we have Chuck Stevenson in a 1951 M38 Jeep. This Jeep was used by a fire department near Anaheim, California, back in the 1960s.
Hi, Chuck.
1950s, I apologize.
And here comes Funkhauser Real Estate. It's an antique tractor pulling the hay wagon. This is a 1950 John Deere Model A tractor in an early 1950s hay wagon frame with rough-cut lumber built by Steve Barnes, who's driving the tractor today. Hey, Steve. On the wagon are family and friends of the entry sponsor, Funkhauser Real Estate.
Happy 4th of July from the Lowers family coming up next year. They have fun when the crowd has fun, so give them a big cheer, ladies and gentlemen. They're driving another antique fire truck here in today's parade.
Uh-oh, Jim, here comes a big crowd.
Go right ahead, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round for our Monroe County Democratic Party. This past May, more Bloomingtonians voted in our primary election than any year going back to the 1970s, a great accomplishment. Here in the parade today are your candidates for this fall's general election. Be sure to vote this November. For more information, find the party at www.monroedems.org. State Representative Matt Pierce. State Senator Shelley Yoder. Again, be sure to vote this November. These elections are very important.
Well, we're getting our next float coming around the corner here. Don't forget, as you're taking pictures today, be sure to tag Downtown Bloomington, Inc. and City of Bloomington Parks and Rec in those photos when you put them on Facebook and other social media. They love to see those pictures that our attendees get today. Thanks again also to our sponsors of the parade this year, the IU Credit Union, our presenting sponsor, and also ISU, the May Agency, and the Awards Center.
Coming up next, folks, is Trent Deckard for Monroe County. Trent Deckard is proud to serve as an at-large member of the Monroe County Council, representing all of Greater Bloomington and Monroe County. Trent is joined by his wife, Kyla, and daughters Maddie and Lucy in the parade, Trent and his family wish all of Bloomington a happy 4th of July. He's my friend, he's your friend, he's our friend, Trent Decker.
He's a good man for sure. Good to see you, Trent. Up next, performance concrete pumping. This is performance concrete pumping with a large, powerful piece of equipment that looks like a giant extraterrestrial insect when the boom is fully extended. Performance Concrete Pumping has been a local company for more than 20 years and has been involved in construction of several high-rise buildings across Bloomington.
And coming up next, WFIU, WTIU News. The WFIU, WTIU News Team is your source for Bloomington and regional news. The news team is consistently recognized as one of the best public news sources in Indiana and has won 19 awards for their reporting this year, including 3 regional Edward R. Murrow Awards. Let's give a big hand for WFIU, WTIU.
Our first musical entry today is the Monroe County Community School Corporation Parade Band, presented by IU Credit Union. IU Credit Union is again proud to present today's parade band. Students and a few alumni from MCCSC schools come together each year to perform in the Bloomington 4th of July Parade under direction of North and South Band directors Mr. Wilson and Mr. Nicholas.
And next up is Lake Monroe Sailing Association Youth Sailing Camp. The Lake Monroe Sailing Association partners with Bloomington Parks and Recreation to offer hundreds of local children the opportunity to develop personal responsibility, self-confidence, and teamwork, all while learning to sail on beautiful Lake Monroe. Their youth program, which consists of 9 one-week camp sessions, accommodates sailors of all levels each week, from those who have little to no experience skippering a boat to those repeat campers able to still sail a small boat by themselves.
Here in the blue, we have the Special Olympics Monroe County, ladies and gentlemen. The mission of Special Olympics is to provide year-round sports training and athletic competition in a variety of Olympic-style sports for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. This includes offering them continuing opportunities to develop physical fitness, demonstrate courage, experience joy, and participate in a sharing of gifts, skills, and friendship with their families, other Special Olympians, and the community.
And next up is the Monroe County Fair Association and Miss Monroe County Fair Queen. Happy 4th of July from the Monroe County Fair Association and the newly crowned Miss Monroe County Fair Queen, Bailey Carnegie.
And joining her is Miss Congeniality, Brianna Gallion. Nice to see you, ladies.
Congratulations, ladies.
I smell pizza.
I smell it too. I'm getting hungry.
I really smell pizza. Domino's of Bloomington, locally owned and operated, proudly represented by 4 stores serving the greater Bloomington area. Proud to be developing future leaders and love seeing the results of their work. They're always looking for more ways to support our community, so feel free to stop by one of their locations to inquire about opportunities. Do you know the name of the character in the trailer there, Eric? In the red, right over here, that's decked out.
I couldn't tell you. Who do we have there?
We have it's Avoid the Noid.
Avoid the Noid.
How many remember Avoid the Noid?
Let's give Avoid the Noid a big round of applause.
Don't avoid Domino's, just avoid the Noid.
Came here all the way from Domino's headquarters to be with us today.
Friendly reminder, folks, if you got little ones, make sure that they stay back behind the lines of the street so that we have no issues with the parade floats coming through. Thank you.
What a crew from Domino's. And here comes Pure International, Heartland National Queens. Pure International Pageant strives to promote the values of good self-esteem and self-confidence in young ladies and women of all ages. Pure is a Christian organization found on biblical principles that focus on helping their contestants to love themselves and discover their self-worth while building their faith, enhancing and restoring the family unit, and expanding opportunities to improve communities throughout the world through their hashtag Be the Impact initiative. Its motto is inspire, lead, achieve. All these queens are wearing their national crowns. They'll be competing in 10 days for the Pure International title. Good luck, ladies.
Some beautiful crowns on those ladies for sure. Lots of sparkle there.
I think they're going to be winners.
The Kiwanis Club of Bloomington is next up. They are celebrating 103 years in Monroe County. Today, Kiwanis is hosting the 2023 Miss IU, Caitlin Ross. Walking with her are members of the Kiwanis Club of Bloomington and students from Circle K at IU and pageantry at IU.
And ladies and gentlemen, when you hear the bagpipes, you know it's the Scottish Society of Greater Bloomington. The Scottish Society of Greater Bloomington meets quarterly to provide information regarding Scotland, Scottish people, and their history. The Scottish Society of Greater Bloomington offers a Robert Burns supper in late January and observes Tartan Day in early April. To learn more about their group, visit the website on Facebook.
Southern Indiana Pipes and Drums wants to thank the Bloomington community for inviting them back again for this year's 4th of July parade. They are a non-competitive pipe and drum band open to anyone of any age with musical background who enjoys the great Highland bagpipes and drums and Scottish heritage. Hootman be the pipes!
And here comes Culver's of Bloomington, home of the Butterburger and frozen custard, owned and operated by former IU basketball player John Laskowski, and located on West 3rd Street. From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
What are the names of the pups in the back?
Here we go.
Kona and Peanut?
Let's go, Culver,
Bloomington Monroe County Human Rights Commission is next. They enforce the Bloomington Human Rights Ordinance in a fair and timely manner, educate community members about their rights and responsibilities under various civil rights laws, and advocate for changes in policies and laws.
And here comes the Motion Arts Dance Academy next. Motion Arts Dance Academy is proud to offer the best in classical and contemporary dance training. Join them on December 2nd for their performance of Alice in Wonderland at the historic Buskirk Chumley Theater.
The Monroe County Composite Squadron of the Civil Air Patrol has been serving this community for more than 30 years. They seek to grow future leaders in our youth while exploring topics such as aerospace, education, model rocketry, search and rescue, physical fitness, color guard, and more. They also volunteer in the country and surrounding areas, or county rather, excuse me, and surrounding areas to make everywhere they go better than they found it. Go to gocivilairpatrol.com for more information.
And here comes Cub Scout Pack 164. Come and learn about the great outdoors with Cub Scout Pack 164. Boys and girls between kindergarten and 5th grade can join the pack, which meets on Tuesday nights during the school year at Sherwood Oaks Christian Church. Scouts will learn about camping and nature and have an opportunity to attend fun events year-round. Check them out on Facebook at Cub Scout Pack 164.
Up next is Orange Theory Fitness, the most efficient 1-hour full-body group workouts. Every workout is led and inspired by certified fitness coaches that want to help you achieve your health and fitness goals. 2 locations in town, one downtown on Kirkwood Avenue and one on the east side in College Mall. The workout is for every age, fitness level, and stage of life. They're more than a gym. They are supportive and fun community. First class is free. Come and try them out. Audience, you are welcome to join if you would like. Break out those burpees, ladies and gentlemen.
Very well done. Inspiring. I need to get in the gym myself.
Kobo.
And we've got a wild group coming up here next, folks. This is Bloomington United Gymnastics and Soccer. Watch these flippers and somersaulters and gymnasts do their thing. Bloomington United Gymnastics and Soccer, affectionately known as Bugs, has been Bloomington's premier sports facility for kids for over 20 years. Bugs prides itself on providing a safe, fun, confidence-building environment where kids can experience sport. Let's hear it for these amazing Bugs gymnasts. And I've got to give a special shout out to my daughter, Ella Grace Spoonmore. Where are you, Ella? All right.
I bet these young ladies could take on those Orange Theory folks on those burpees.
Way to go, Bugs. And there's June. Way to go, Jordy.
Nice work.
I'd go to the hospital if I tried that.
Gigabit Now is coming in front of the judges' stand. Gigabit Now is building a fiber optic network exclusively for Bloomington and wishes everyone in the community a happy 4th of July.
All right, and coming up next is Blooming Labs. Blooming Labs was Indiana's first hackerspace, makerspace, and is still growing. They're located at 1840 South Walnut Street. Blooming Labs houses work areas for electronics, woodworking, metalworking, crafts, laser cutting, 3D printing, and automotive self-repair. They also host workshops in different areas of hacking, tinkering, and creating.
So what is the fog that we're seeing here? What is this made of?
That looks like a trash.
It's a trash can? Is it
Like a
dry
trash
ice
can.
in there or something? Or
Popping out smoke rings.
okay. They got the smoke machine in there.
And we got the Sea-Doo on wheels. Very cool.
Pizza X is next. They've been serving the Bloomington community for more than 40 years and looking forward to opening their newest location downtown on 3rd Street, July 25th. So just a couple of weeks away. Downtown Bloomington's getting Pizza X.
Let's give a big hand for Pizza X as they come through. Also want to thank our sponsors again today for presenting this program. IU Credit Union, ISU, the May Agency, and the Award Center. Thank you so much to our very terrific sponsors. And following Pizza X is Bloomington Woolery's Farmers Market. Bloomington Woolery's Farmers Market happens every Saturday morning from April through October. There are more than 30 local vendors offering local produce and meats, brewed coffee, local baked goods, cheese and ferments, flower bouquets, and food trucks. This market has wild Alaskan salmon, wood-fired breads, Italian specialties, Indian chai blends, dog treats, and knife sharpening. One of my favorite markets in the community.
You want a refill?
And up next, Bloomington North Competition Cheer. This is the Bloomington North High School Competition Cheer team. These are the Cougars' North Side Cougar Pride. Jackson Creek Middle School Cheer. These are the Jackson Creek Middle School cheerleaders with their coaches Grace and Ada Shields.
Is that Christine? Up next with all the bubbles, Pristine House Cleaning. They are located out in Ellettsville and serve all of Monroe County. They provide home cleaning services that make your home sparkle. Love the bubble machine. Nice work. Sponsors. Actually. So, quick reminder, folks, of what awards that we have here today for the 4th of July parade. We have Best Vehicle, Best Musical Entry, Best Walking Entry, the Best Float, the Best Youth Award, and the Best Overall Entry. So those will be announced at the end of today's parade. Don't forget also, you can join Mr. Spoonmore for a fish sandwich up the street.
Yes, best fish sandwich in town. I see our judges up here taking some very diligent notes. Remember, the louder you cheer, I think it has an influence on our judges' decisions today. And looky here, we've got some Domino's pizza coming up for the judges right now.
Thomas is trying to influence decisions. He may be a paid spy or something like that.
Bribing the judges with pizza. That's right. Grassroots goofballs?
Should be, yeah.
Yep. And I see our next entry coming around the corner here, Kirkwood and College Avenue. One of the best intersections in the state of Indiana. And this is Grassroots Goofballs, a green thumb. We'll give them a little time to get closer to us. And they've got a big crowd coming our way. I hear the music. And you can't miss that big green thumb on top of the truck. And want to thank our sponsors, IU Credit Union, ISU, the May Agency, and the Awards Center for this wonderful 4th of July parade we're having today. And here comes Grassroots Goofballs, a green thumb rounding the bend. A great green thumb. That's what your friends and Grassroots Goofballs implore for good outdoor living. Encourage some enormous elephant ears. Care for a crop of cornweed, a weary respite, or grow a grand garden of delight. Any way you do it, we say get in the dirt and get your thumbs green. So enjoy the Grassroots Goofballs. It's July 4th. As they say, get to growing with your green thumb. What a fun group this looks like here. Enjoy that terrific music.
Behind the Grassroots Goofballs, we have the Monroe County Republican Party, ladies and gentlemen. The Republican Party wants to wish everyone a happy 4th of July today, joined by State Representative Dave Hall. Remember, if you are ready for change in Monroe County, vote GOP.
Great to see State Representative Dave Hall joining us today. And coming up next, the IU Department of Theater and Contemporary Dance, IU Theater, presents Into the Woods, July 7th through the 29th at the Lee Norvell Theater Center.
Thank you again to our sponsors of the parade, the IU Credit Union, our presenting sponsor, the Awards Center, and ISU, the May Agency. Coming around the corner now onto Kirkwood Avenue, we have the Refugee Support Network. They help newly arrived families who fled violence in their home countries. For over 6 years, this all-volunteer nonprofit has assisted dozens of families, many with small children. They have come from Uyghurs in Western China, Syria, Colombia, Venezuela, Afghanistan, Ukraine, and a variety of other countries. The network's theme is Kindness is Contagious.
And next, the Girl Scouts of Monroe County. The Girl Scouts of Monroe County builds the courage, confidence, and character of young women, trans and non-binary people from kindergarten through high school. More than just cookies, they have programs for all interest areas, indoors and out, and teach the importance of making the world a better place for everyone.
Now, Girl Scouts, did you bring us any cookies this year? No? What do we got? Lollipops. Okay, that'll work too. If you've got one flavored like a Samoa, that would be awesome.
You know those cookies sold out months ago, Jim.
I know, but even still, you got to try. You got to try. The Unitarian Universalist Church of Bloomington, a vibrant and accepting liberal religious community that is passionate about social justice and environmental action. They celebrate diverse beliefs and are an LGBTQ+ welcoming congregation. Oh, it is. I'm sorry. I didn't see it on the front, and I was like, because I was looking for the green of the Girl Scouts. That's all Girl Scouts. I misread because I thought that was, yeah. Now we have Unitarian Universalist Church pulling the boat. We had our Girl Scouts spread out so much, I thought we had combined the floats and everything.
Great crowd there, Girl Scouts.
The Unitarian Universalist Church celebrates diverse beliefs and are an LGBTQ+ welcoming congregation. Nice to have you all here today.
Here comes a fun group next, the Hudsucker Posse. The Hudsucker Posse is an inclusive flow arts group. They encourage all persons and families to engage in healthy fitness activities through movement, dance, and prop manipulation. They welcome people of all ages, races, genders, and sexual orientations and identifications. Join the group this summer in Bryant Park at their open jams to learn and experience the wonderful world of flow arts.
Our next float is the Kiwanis Club of South Central Indiana. They will host its 11th annual Balloon Fest this October 26th through the 28th at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. The event features hot air balloons, including Tweety Bird and Sylvester, pyrotechnic skydivers, giant kites, hay rides, bands, vendors, fireworks, and more. Visit their Facebook page for more details. Joining today's club members, we have the Kiwanis Idol winners, Derek Widener and Olivia Doyle, and the Kiwanis Idol teen, Audrey Clampett. Thank you to their event sponsors, Marshall Security, IU Credit Union, Old National Bank, IU Health, and Ivy Tech Bloomington.
And coming up next is Medicare for All Indiana Bloomington. The healthcare crisis is not going away. Insurance premiums and deductibles continue to rise, while companies issuing rapid-fire claim denials has become another miserable part of the patient experience. While sitting on billions of dollars in cash reserves, Indiana's not-for-profit hospital prices are between the 4th and 7th highest hospital prices in the United States. With the ending of the public health emergency, up to 500,000 Indiana Medicaid recipients no longer qualify for Medicaid coverage. It's time for fundamental change. Our prescription for health care is to expand and improve Medicare to have universal, comprehensive, high-quality health care coverage for everyone.
No 4th of July in Bloomington would be complete without Beanpole, the god of pointless behavior, making his 27th consecutive Bloomington 4th of July parade appearance. They celebrate the right to be ridiculous and remind everyone that not everything has to make sense. Eat tar forever, Beanpole.
Car forever, review stand. Nice to see you. Happy 4th of July.
Good to see you again, Beanpole. And South Central Indiana Braver Angels Alliance is coming up next. Braver Angels brings Americans together to bridge the partisan divide. Abraham Lincoln said, quote, "I don't like that man. I must get to know him better." At Braver Angels, they try to understand the other side's point of view. They engage those they disagree with, looking for common ground. They strive to be an organization that reflects the country we seek to serve.
We're happy to have our neighbors just to the west of us, Eastern Green Lady Bird Dance Team. They are walking to spread school spirit and are joined today by their biggest sponsor, Hash Farms Excavating. Do you know, by the way, one of the famous graduates of Eastern Green High School that made big news earlier this year?
The basketball coach.
Dusty May.
Dusty, yes.
You got it. You got it.
And don't forget, folks, following the parade between 11 and 1:30 p.m., stop by the Bloomington Elks Lodge, number 446 at 400 North Walnut Street, for their annual fish fry with Alaskan pollock dinners and sandwiches. And next up is Bloomington Blockheads Roller Derby. The goals of the Bloomington Blockheads Roller Derby team are to bring roller derby to Bloomington and the surrounding areas to provide an opportunity for skaters of all skills and genders to come out and learn about roller derby and develop their skills in the sport, and to build strong relationships with other roller derby organizations supporting the same goals. Additionally, the Bloomington Blockheads want to bring the Bloomington community together and support our community through volunteering opportunities as a roller derby team. The team's next home bout is July 22nd.
Bloomington Family Martial Arts giving us a display there, ladies and gentlemen. Family-owned and family-friendly martial arts studio. Classes are for participants from 4 through adult. Come take advantage of their 2 weeks free at 1921 South Liberty Drive. The Bloomington Family Martial Arts Group.
And here comes our 48th entry today, Bird Dog Vintage and Vinyl. Bird Dog Vintage and Vinyl is a family-run business specializing in antiques. They're looking for estates to buy from and are looking for vinyl records, antiques, and more. The band performing is led by the owner's children, Walter and Desmond, their friends and other local musicians.
Some other performers coming up next, the Windfall Dancers. They are a nonprofit contemporary dance company, school, and studio space that has served Bloomington for 45 years. Nice to see all of you out here today.
And coming up next, A.J. Bolin with RE/MAX Acclaimed Realtors. This is A.J. Bolin, Realtor with RE/MAX Acclaimed Properties. He has the knowledge, the experience, and the tools necessary to help with all of your real estate needs.
Friendly reminder, folks, again, if you've got little ones, make sure that they stay inside the parking lines here on Kirkwood Avenue, just to make sure that we've got plenty of space for our floats to get through. The University of Sewing is coming up next. The 1901 Old Horseless Carriage. Dave Nacarado, Margaret Fetty riding along there. Natural air conditioning, I can tell. They make local deliveries, but not always with this vehicle. And if you have concerns about gas prices, this vehicle has a 50 to 60 miles per gallon rating.
And Sears Trash Cleanup is coming in next. Sears Trash Cleanup is Bloomington's very own junk hauling and dumpster rental business. They're fully insured, and their dumpsters are driveway and yard safe and can be placed almost anywhere. If you don't want to load the dumpster yourself, no worries. Let their talented staff do the work for you with their full service option. Contact Sears Trash Cleanup, and they will take care of your trash in a flash. Pretty catchy there. Pretty original. Oh, here And here comes the Monroe County Board of Commissioners. The commissioners wish you all a happy 4th of July. Let's give a... And here's Commissioner Penny Githens handing out county to the crowd. Great to see you, Commissioner Githens. Commissioner Julie Thomas, great to see you. And Commissioner Lee Jones. Hello, Commissioner Jones.
In the bright yellow truck with, it looks like the Grinch as a backseat co-pilot there, we have Service Master Restore. They are a local business offering services for all of your water mitigation, fire restoration, and mold remediation needs. Generally speaking, they do it all. Thanks to Service Master Restore for coming out today.
And coming up next, 2 Men in a Truck. 2 Men in a Truck Moving and Storage has been moving Bloomington forward since 2017. Whether you're relocating to a new business, to a new home down the street, or across the country, they are here to help ease your stress with the move. And we all know how stressful moves can be.
The big green vehicle is the Monroe County Public Library Bookmobile. They operate every day except on Friday. Check out mcpl.info to see if the bookmobile stops near you. Also check out the wonderful, beautiful, brand new Southwest Library branch located on Gordon Pike by Bachelor Middle School. It is an awesome facility. If you have not been there, be sure to check it out.
And next up is Quick's Power Washing. Quick's Power Washing is a local pressure washing business serving Bloomington community for 16 years. And they do a great job.
And right behind them, Tow Time Solutions. Tow Time Towing and Recovery, a fast-growing local company that can help with all of your towing needs, who seek to have the fastest arrival times in town. I don't know if we need to check the ID of the two drivers in the back there.
And coming up next, Monroe County, Indiana Jeepers. Happy 4th of July from the Monroe County, Indiana Jeepers, a local club of Jeep enthusiasts who support veterans, animals, and the community. Look at all these Jeeps, folks.
Now, you know, the cool thing also with the Jeeps is the collection of ducks. People collect these things anywhere and everywhere they go if they've got a Jeep, so make sure to look for the ducks in the dashboards of these beautiful Jeeps here.
I'm seeing a lot of ducks. And again, want to say thank you to the IU Credit Union, ISU, the May Agency, and the Award Center for their sponsorship of our wonderful 4th of July parade. We couldn't do it without them.
You know, they all have a different sound, and I feel like we need to make a song out of the different instruments / horns. I think it could really happen.
Could do that.
We got the bass. We got the trombone. The Bloomington Community Band may have just been taken over by the Jeep group here.
MSI.
This is a new one. Yeah, MSI Security Patrol joining us here for the 4th of July parade as well. There's Derek and Olivia back there. Nice to see you guys here today. MSI is featuring the Kiwanis Club of South Central Indiana there as we wrap up today's parade.
Here comes the street sweeper, City of Bloomington, cleaning things up after the parade. I tell you, Jim.
I want to ride in this one.
Yeah, this is impressive.
No, really. Like stop and we'll jump in.
That's it. Our judges have their work cut out for them, folks. This has been a wonderful parade. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting the Bloomington community. Happy 4th of July.
Don't forget also, you can head a couple blocks north to the Bloomington Elks Lodge, 400 North Walnut Street, for the annual fish fry, Alaskan pollock dinners, sandwiches, all kinds of great stuff. Don't forget also, shop local. Glad to see all of you, and we'll be back in 4-ish months for the Canopy of Lights.